sunk. Sunk the hunk. Okay, I just gotta quickly find the tier list again. Okay, I found the tier list again. You wanna start? Oh my gosh.
I guess it's Breath of the Wild. Or Tears of the Kingdom now.
Don't you mistake these games.
Look, I saw artwork. Fucking actual physical artwork of Breath of the Wild at a store hunted today.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it because we're flat broke. But still.
Gotta play Tears again. Oh, was I doing... No, I wasn't. Okay.
What am I doing, I suppose?
I need to turn off the low battery mode. So you just missed, like, 2 of King Knight's challenges. Or were you watching that from where you were? So you saw it? So you want to keep going in a kind of order, or you want to like knock out one of the hard ones, maybe?
Yeah, look at that.
Why can't I scroll the other way? Okay. Birder, Enchantress, Triumvirate, Cardia.
Triumvirate.
Alright. Defeat the boss within time limits. Oh, it gives me 2 extra health. I don't remember that one.
Oh, and you're fabulous.
Don't do it.
He did it.
Unbelievable. Owie. That didn't go well.
I don't think this is going in. I think I'm going to here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think we might actually have to put in efforts.
Say it ain't so.
Sorry.
Can you give me that health, please? Thank you. Who's the fire from? Pridemore, I guess?
Birder?
Birder?
Birder's on fire?
Yeah, but I think Pridemore lights the ground on fire in part of his fight, doesn't he?
I don't think so. No, the, Griffiths.
That's definitely Pridemore, the friggin' spike balls. Because the flail armors have the spikes. Ow. Here's just to make sure you remember who the other guy is that's a part of this.
No.
Darn it. I forget if I have to do the second phase as well. I think I do. Ow. No, the floor. I need that.
Yeah,
I think so.
and it's still ticking down.
Ruh-roh.
No, that's mean.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
And behold, the scariest thing in this game.
Terrifying, truly. And we're done. That could probably go into nice warm-up tier, I think. It's definitely harder.
That was harder than Pain Knight. Or no, it's Treasure Knight. Treasure Knight was the easiest one, right?
Yeah, Treasure Knight was the easiest one so far. I'd say that goes in nice warm-up tier. That took, what was that, like 4 tries? Probably not getting dethroned anytime soon. Okay. Which character are you vibing with?
I think just do more Spectre Knight. Just knock all those out right now.
Spectre Knight, Black Knight.
And the boy. Scarabin.
Whoa! Don't do it. Oh, he did it.
Oh no, he did it.
Oh, there's no time limit on this one. Ow! He pierced me. Ah! The hell? Do not.
I have never seen that happen before once. That happened twice in a row.
Mm-hmm. Aw.
I am so tired of it. Just type spam on one.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Ha! I have never beaten him before he got back onto Terrapin before.
Also, no, the boy.
No. Anyways, Black Knight, Spectre Knight edition. That was
Did
not.
you play Dark Eyes?
Yeah.
I just forgot about that.
Definitely harder than Polar Knight. Probably harder than that challenge. That's probably harder than Mole Knight, I'd say. Would we say that was harder than Striker?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Yeah, Striker was probably harder. Because they don't give you the the thing that counters him.
And it also has time limit.
True. Okay, the Enchantress. This one might actually take a minute. Abounding Soul.
Oh.
Never mind.
Never mind, this is once again a joke. They show you cool fun things they do for...
Oops.
I forget what they're called.
Curios?
Curious. They show you fun little things they can do with them. And, most of the time they're broken.
Ow.
I don't know, have more health. If you're anything else, this is gonna be way too easy.
I am so scared. Oh, ye gods. Okay, anyways. Enchantress Spectre Knight Edition.
Yeah, I think it's the hardest one out of all of them.
So far, definitely the hardest one.
That would be a Spectre Knight one.
Harder than Plague Knight, will we say? Probably. Was it harder than Big Creep for Shovel Knight?
Big Creep's Fickle, well, Enchantress was hard.
Yeah, I think... Does she stay at the bit of... at the top of, I think I blinked tier, or at the bottom of yeah, it's alright?
I think bottom of yeah, alright.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, and oh, the final boss.
No.
Nightmare Rise!
Oh
A time limit? You shouldn't have.
Oh, you fabulous.
I'm beautiful. True.
Definitely taken down.
Woo-hoo.
It's there.
Yeah, anyways, there's a reason why I kind of forget about this, thing.
It's just remembering that he looks cool.
He does look cool. He's not hard, though. That took a little bit more effort than Treasure Knight did, at least. Probably a bit more than King Knight did. Was that harder than Polar Knight?
No.
No? Okay. Nightmare Rise goes right above King Knight. Yeah, okay. So, let's save some of the Spectre Knight challenges for variety's sake. Let's do Plague Knight. Scrolling in the Rain. Brave battles, rain, and darkness. Whoa. What do I got? Sparker Sentry with Bounce Casing. Oh, and I've got the Spin Burst. Classy. Dang, okay. There's still so many combinations in this game I've just never used. I should do a run with the Pandemonium Cloak the whole game.
Yeah.
I can't. How have I not done that yet, actually?
Should I do?
Huh, oh my. Okay. Just, it's been a while since I've played this game, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's one of the other Shovel Knight games.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Dig and, Pocket Dungeon. Please, not the anchor armor! Okay, we're good. Okay.
Just not by this world.
Oh, this wasn't a genocide run, this was a reach the end. I made my own challenge though, it's cool. That was, let's see, Plague Knight, the one in the Tower of Fate. That was a decent challenge. I'd say that goes in I Think I Blinked tier. Harder than the Shovel Knight one, but I don't... That might be harder than Plague Knight, actually. Yeah, that's the top of I Think I Blinked tier so far. How interesting. Okay. Let's just like ping pong between characters challenges. So, which character?
Juke.
Alright. Oh, we're still at the bottom. Battery Bash. Use the Battery Brigandine to defeat all enemies.
Oh, it's the back upwards one.
Yeah.
Back upwards.
Whoop. That one guy would have loved this armor. Hang on. This game's like a bit of a puzzler sometimes.
King Knight is the closest one to being a puzzle game when I played it.
Check this out. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes, I am King Knight.
Show of hands. Which one of you whose favorite is King of Cards? There you go. Okay.
Angry one. We're fine.
Blast off!
He stays alive.
Bye!
Wait, hang on. This thing detaches down there.
Where's King Knight's challenges? Right down at the bottom. That was the one with the Volt Sums. There's two with Volt Sums. That one has gems. This one... Oh, that one's in Stranded Ship. That one's in Explodatorium.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was this one. That was pretty easy. I'd say that one probably goes in the bottom tier. Definitely harder than the Dirt Clod one. Probably harder than the Flail Armor one. It's not harder than Black Knight. I think that was easier than the Flail Armor one, honestly. The dodge rolling one. Easier harder than the Flail Armor.
I didn't pay that much attention to that one.
Imagine if the tutorial for rolling had stakes.
Oh.
Well, I actually died on the Flail Armor one, so I guess that one makes it easier. I feel like, I don't know how to link things, but I'm probably gonna be like, whenever I post this on Reddit, I'm gonna be like, if anyone wants to know my thought process, we streamed this, it's on YouTube. You wanna know why, friggin' Polar Knight, or why Treasure Knight is below King Knight?
Oh yeah.
Gotta watch this. Yeah?
The fan was picking up. I didn't turn that one.
Oh, okay.
That's off.
Turn it off, I need it.
I didn't mean to turn it off.
Okay, so process of elimination, let's do a Shovel Knight one. He's got more of these than the other ones. Birder Herder. Collect the gold while avoiding those unpredictable birders. Fun fact, this was actually before the names of the enemies were common knowledge. This was like one of the only ways to actually know the enemy names. So, unless you had the manual, like birders, dive drakes, and fairies, I think, were the only enemies that had names. If you didn't have a manual. Which I did have the manual, actually, so I did know that, like, floatsums and gold armors had names and stuff. Even still. So I'd say shit like, watch out for the birders. And it's like, what the fuck is a birder? This one's kind of weird. So they both go down to the bottom right. Interesting.
Reminds me of that one Mega Man 2 game. I don't know why.
I was trying to pull sneaky, it didn't work. Mega Man 2?
The thing where you use the crash man?
Oh, the weird boss fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone who's played Mega Man 2 should know what weird boss fight means. The one where you have to use the crash bomber for the whole thing.
The puzzle disguised as a boss.
Exactly.
It's not
Okay.
good. I mean, this one's fine. The Mega Man thing, not good.
Bottom left, top right, so far seems to be a pretty good strategy. I think I can make it out of that. They're literally just a Windows screensaver. Also, I completely forgot birders were in Pocket Dungeon. They're, one of Lost City's, legendary path enemies.
No!
Let's try top left third. Ouch. I do know you can squeeze to that gap, by the way. I've done it before, I just didn't get it quite right. Okay, this one's actually a little difficult. Could be, could be. I just looked at the time limit. No. I just looked at the time limit and realized how generous it is. They give us a full minute for this thing. Huh?
No.
I missed a penny. Oh, he got... normally they give you like a little bit of extra money just in case, but I guess not for this challenge.
Ah, this is the show of hope one.
Ooh.
I guess one of them is a rubber hole.
No, I saw the penny despawn. I just thought the game had extra like it normally does.
No, I saw it. I didn't care.
No, yeah, literally. I watched that penny despawn. I did not give a shit. Yeah, see? Look, it's right there. Yeah, okay. It's not that hard.
Shawnee's victory pose so rigid now.
Okay, where is that? That was... what stage were we in, even?
The burner.
Oh, it was Lost City. Okay. Yeah. Where is it? Berder herder. Berder herder. Shovel, 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 shovel. Wahapa. Found it. Berder herder. I'd say that goes in yeah, it's alright tier. Probably below the Enchantress. I think the Enchantress was probably harder, maybe above the Enchantress. What do you think?
You had more problems with the burner herder.
Yeah, you're right. I first tried the Enchantress. Oh, don't do that. Okay, back to Spectre, or let's do another... No, let's do Joustus. Let's do the first Joustus. I love these three challenges especially because it's like, I can't be the only person who went like, but I kind of wanted to play Joustus against the Three Kings. So right here, Pridemore, Troupple, Birder, Mom, and the Enchantress all have Joustus rounds.
So there has to be a mod, right?
For what?
Where it's swaps out the bosses for these.
Surely, there must be. Did you know that Pocket Dungeon has a modding scene?
Oh, really?
Like an active modding scene? I accidentally, I stumbled upon it because I saw Steam Night as a character. Steam as in the website Steam. I was like, did they do that for like a logo or something? And then I tapped on it, and it was Pocket Dungeon mods. And there was a Spore Night mod, and it was awesome. So whenever we get a PC, that's gonna be sick.
Or more likely a Steam Deck.
True. Can you mod Steam Deck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can run emulators on that.
Ooh.
You can run every Sonic game, asterisk, on Steam Deck.
We gotta get money.
Every mainline Sonic game, I should say.
What you gonna do, Pride More? You may steal my mother, but you will not steal this gem. It is mine. I should have seen this coming. Just like...
Oh, my mother and the gem.
No.
Damn it.
What are you gonna do? It's not like you're gonna push it up or something. Oh, he pushed it up. I bet you wouldn't push it. Oh, he put... Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. Okay, hang on. Oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. He's pushing things away. Okay, I won though. It's fine. Man, that was a close one. Like, he actually beat me that first time.
I was on the edge of my seat.
Man.
I'm definitely not reclined as we speak.
There's a little Joustus dude. That's probably above Polar Knight. Like, that wasn't hard. Why don't we go fight the real, the real King Pridemore?
Beat you in justice, now I'm just gonna beat you to death.
Beat you in justice, now I'm gonna whoop your ass. Beyblade? Ah, see, there's fire. I told you. I don't know. This boss is kind of like, what if King Knight gave a shit?
It's really, really short.
It is pretty short. I may have some memories of this boss because of the challenge where you have to beat one of the Joustus King stages without collecting a heart. There's Pridemore. That picture of Pridemore is so weird. Yeah, look at it.
Oh.
Get a good look at that face. It's terrifying. Honestly, it wasn't that much harder than the Joustus battle. I'd say, it probably took more effort than Black Knight did, at least. 2 health is kind of not very much. Maybe put it above Tinker Knight? Maybe even above Rise. Put it above Propeller or Dark Rise.
Which one is that? I don't know. You choose.
Man. I think it took more effort than Dark Rise did, at least. And nah, we'll put it above Tinker Knight. These chords. Come on, there we go. Kind of getting a little stressy, red. Gigacardia kind of scares me.
Can I get up one?
Yeah, probably. Wear your shoes. Put them grippers away. I could have definitely rode that up. This is the song that drives me insane. What's yellow do again? I think this one's electricity. We're safe. Okay. What's green? Oh, okay. Ow. What is happening right now? What? What? Oh. Oh no.
Huh? Can you sit on the ground?
I cannot.
Aww.
I have many questions. What
happened to the hardest one?
What just happened? That had to have been a fluke, correct?
Try it again.
Yeah, that goes at the top of, the bottom of nice warm-up tier? What? That's not good. There's the Gigacardi I remember. No. So what do we think? Above or below Triumvirate?
I think above, though.
It definitely has to be above Triumvirate because Triumvirate gives you 2 extra health for 1, and also you're healing him and hitting him way more often. Anyways, let's get the Enchantress over with so we can just pretty much be done with actually hard challenges. Red Bombardier! Hit it!
Something from the drama.
Ow. move. Time limit's a little dicey.
So I can come down counter.
No, it definitely could. It's just like, are you willing to waste Vigor on maybe hitting her, you know?
You have 101.
Yeah, but once you're out, you know? But once the time limit runs out, then you're really out. Dang. I genuinely forgot the rat was a thing you could use against the Enchantress.
The first thing they get.
Exactly. Ow.
Rat, no.
What are you... Enchantress, what are you doing? Wrap this up, please. Hurry it along. There you go. It definitely required more effort than Spectre Knight's Enchantress did. Was that harder than the, Birder Herder?
I don't know.
I don't think it was, but I feel like I should put her above Birder Herder. I love the fact that Big Creep has remained as the highest normal thing so far. I think King Birder's the last one that actually gives me any kind of like, ooh, I don't want to do that. But let's do some Plague Knight bosses first. That's all, folks. Who do you want me to fight as Plague Knight?
Fight Mole.
Mo. Mo? Mo. Interesting. 30 seconds. Bounce, cluster, and impact. Pretty free. Pretty free. That's Mole Knight King. Where's Mole Knight Shovel? There's Mole Knight Plague. Hey. Was I don't think it was harder than the Spectre Knight version, honestly.
I mean, the time limit was pretty strict other than that.
Oh, right, there was a time limit, wasn't there?
Yeah, you ended at 3.
Interesting. I think that was harder than the Voltsum challenge, at least. Harder than Black Knight, probably.
Yeah.
Was it harder than Phantom Striker?
I think so.
What about Tinker Knight?
I don't think so.
Yeah. There you go, Mo. I need to sip. I'm looking at my mental health. Fuck you. Die. Yes. Polar Knight. Smoke Bomb. Drop Casing, Cluster, and Standard with Float.
Why above them?
This is silly. Okay, I could have been that way faster if I remembered how this game functions. Polar Knight, Plague Knight. I could do without the lag, I could do without the ads, I could do with a better website. Where did you go? There he is. Please, load. Would you like it if I refreshed your website? Would that make you work? Would you like it if I got rid of every tab I have open, apparently? Oh yeah, you're gonna run much better now. Why do I still have Cut the Rope open? Why do I still have all the Cut the Ropes open? Why do I even have these games downloaded? I'm not playing them. Go away. We're safe now. Okay, so Polar Knight was really easy. Not as easy as the Spectre Knight version. Was he easier than Mole Knight Spectre of Torment? I think he was easier than Mole Knight Spectre of Torment. Was he easier than the Dirt Clod scaling whatever? Yeah.
No.
No, but he was easier than Mole Knight. Okay. Enchantress, sure. Bait Bomb. Float Casing, Component Powder, Centrifuge. I don't know, because I guess I can do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, you gonna go under me? No? Okay. That was a little tricky, I guess. Let's see, Enchantress. Plague of Shadows version. Would we say that goes in yeah, it's alright tier, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably harder than Spectre Knight's one. Was it harder than King Knight's version? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, what about the birder thing? Birder herder. Harder, easier than birder herder. I said harder or easier.
I I only heard easier.
Look at hard tier so far. Or, yeah, it's alright tier, rather. It's just the Enchantress, Big Creep, and Birder Herder. And...
Well, let's find the last Enchantress then.
I've come to bargain. Throwing anchor? What do you take me for? Any day now. Any day now. I am well aware of that.
Kinda close.
Mm-hmm. So that was probably the hardest Enchantress.
But is it harder than the Big Creep?
I don't think it was. I think the Big Creep reigns supreme. At least for now.
What's the hardest one they have so far?
Gigacardia?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gigacardia and Triumvirate. I'm still not... I'm still so... It feels weird. Show it to me again. Literally used to try at this one for hours when I did this the first time. Back in the golden age of 2017. Or whenever this game came out. Oh. Aww. Did I just, like, get really lucky? I'm so confused.
I think it's in my luck.
Probably. Watch me go into Shovel Knight Showdown and get Percy's challenge, like, first try. Okay, I don't. One more try. Ow. Oh. It's kind of rude. That's also rude. Okay. Should we boost her up to a little tricky tier, or are we satisfied?
I feel like anything lower than a bit tricky is a crime.
Yeah, I think we're gonna boost her up to a little tricky.
I really do think you just got lucky.
I think I got really lucky. Okay, let's focus down one character for a little bit. Which character are we gonna gun down for a second?
Who has the most?
Shovel Knight, I think. 4 of, 5 of, 8 of.
So yeah, Shovel.
King Knight. Actually, I think bosses are regular levels.
I think regular challenges.
Dagger Dash. Master the propeller dagger to reach the goal. Fun. What was the... whatever. Let's see, Shovel Knight... Shovel Knight's challenges are all scrambled across this thing. Oh, it's a mess. Oh, it's a mess. Where is it? Where is it? That was Pridemore Keep, right? No. What stage was that?
I think it was...
Let me get back in real quick. Yeah, it was Tower of Fate. Okay. So it should be this one. That was pretty easy. Harder than King Knights, this and that. Probably harder than the Black Knight. Actually, probably easier than Black Knight's boss fight. Okay. No more Shovel Knight challenges because they're all scrambled on this list for some reason. Not back to title stream, back to challenges. We'll do Shovel Knight bosses for a bit. King Knight, I remember this one. Yeah, 1 health, no relics. 30 seconds. Oh, King Knight. And he's done.
The reason why it always excludes King Knight and what is it? Challenges? No.
The feats, yeah.
Yeah.
That was harder than Nightmare Rise, at least.
Yeah. Because you got hit there. And it could have been bad.
Was that harder than Polar Knight?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. What about the King Pridemore Joustus? I think that was probably easier than Joustus. Add. No. No. There we go. Hopefully that reduces the lag a bit. Jeez. Spectre Knight, this should be easy. Just watch it be really hard. Propeller Dagger? Interesting.
I forgot what it would do.
Okay, so that was pretty easy. Harder than King Knight, at least. Harder than Pridemore, harder than that thing. Harder than Polar Knight for Plague. Was that harder than Mole Knight for Spectre?
It was definitely harder than, what was it, Polar Knight for Plague?
Yeah. So, Mole Knight, Spectre, that's where it goes.
I think so, yeah.
Below that. Sounds good. Plague Knight. You give me the phase locket? You disgust me. I know. That was close. Okay.
Hey, give me God mode. I will use God mode.
I could definitely beat that without the phase locket, but that'd take longer. Do you want me to beat it without the phase locket?
Nah.
Okay. So it gives you the...
It's almost 1 in the morning, and I don't want to stay up too late.
Let's just run a quick experiment real quick, though. You give me the phase locket. Ow.
Like,
Hi, yo. I'm being a little too cocky here. Costs A if you have AP, so you can use it 10 times. Even still, yeah, that was one of the easiest ones, because it gives you the phase locket. So, honestly, I'm going to put him below King Knight.
Yeah, because it took longer.
Easier than Polar Knight? Probably. Easier than Nightmare Rise? Maybe? No? No, okay. Easier than Polar Knight, Spectre Knight. We're about 30% of the way there. We can, not do the whole thing if you're getting, like, really tired.
Yeah, we're going somewhere far, right?
Are you doing that tonight? Tomorrow?
Think so?
Not sure if that's true.
Pretty sure it's true. I know that we're going somewhere tomorrow.
I guess we'll find out then, won't we? Treasure Knight! Interesting. Ruh-roh. Is this a cause for concern? Ah. There we go. That was a little tricky.
Yeah, I died that one time.
Yeah. And the time limit kind of cut it close. I'd say that goes in, I think I blinked here, honestly. Harder than the Doze Drakes. Was that harder than Plague Spectre?
I don't think so.
I think that fits. Okay. Mole Knight. Oh. Upgrade the charge handle. Well, you shouldn't have. And the dynamo?
Oh, that's... See, it was for in every other game.
Ah, boy. This could be a challenge. Ouch. Same thing but better, same thing but better. Same thing, but better.
Same thing but better, not same thing but worse.
Gosh. Ow. An actually hard boss fight. How interesting. It can't be! I'm Doctor too! Bye! Well that was obviously harder than Treasure Knight. Was that harder than Plague Knight? I think that was harder than Plague Knight.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that was harder than that other thing, but I don't think he goes all the way into, yeah, it's alright here. Tinker. Okay, you give me the alchemy coin. Unbelievable. Making me actually fight the boss.
Is base tonight the one they have the least practice camp?
Technically speaking, yeah.
Yeah, like have 10 hours instead of 100 hours or something like that.
Something like that. Why not?
I mean, yeah, what is it gonna do against him?
Slap him in the face one time. Okay, so it was a little tricky because you actually have to do the whole thing and not just, you know, one phase or the other. Otherwise, that was really, really easy. I think that goes above Spectre Knight, below Mole Knight?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. I'll find something less interesting to do, like, Scan the amiibo! But my amiibo are packed from the move! Bubble Frog Bog. Yeah, that'll do. Oh. Okay. That's a little precarious. Yay. Okay, King Knight. Was that one? That was that one? Yeah, that was that one. That was pretty easy. Like, I think directly below Shovel Knight's Tinker Knight. There we go. Hope she comes back soon. I don't like it by myself. I'm not a good commentator by myself. I can't do the corrupted essence on my own. Grave Robber. Grab all of the gems using only one of your spin bomb bursts. That one sounds actually fun. Pitch them and switch them. The float casing hit switches and reach the goal. There we go.
What the hell did you microwave?
Beef stew.
Why didn't you clean it up?
I don't know how.
You take a rag and you wet it. Yes. Rub around.
Is it really that easy?
Yes.
Oh, what is that?
The leftovers.
Leftover what?
Leftovers.
Oh,
I can have them.
neat.
It's mostly rice, you don't like it.
Oh.
I really like how they make the rice in that place. They put eggs in it.
Website just decided it felt like refreshing. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was... could have been bad. Mm-hmm. Oh. That wasn't so hard. Plague Knight. Flying Machine. I'd say that was a little bit harder than the one with, the Doze Drakes, I think. Okay. We gotta get at least 11 more of these done before we can quit. So that way we can be halfway there. Whoa. Just pick a character and let's focus them down for a second. Plague Knight has the least finish so far.
Spectre Knight. Another advertisement.
You wanna do...
This time it's the DVD spring trap.
Beto's Big Break.
Yeah, sure.
Juggle the beetle enemy. Beetle enemy? Beto. With repeated attacks to reach the goal. Oh, ye gods. This is the stuff of nightmares. The stuff that, shakes the hearts of men and terrifies the cowards. I don't know. I love the music in this level. Ah, no!
This is what changes boys into men.
Exactly. Ah. Flap. Ow. He hurted me. Dang it. There we go. So close. Oh. Hey, Barton. Bye, Barton.
What's his name?
Good question. Let's find out real quick. Anyway, that was, probably a little... I mean, it's obviously not easy. Kind of. I mean, like, it doesn't really kill you, so... You kind of just need to be a little patient. I don't know. I guess that goes in I think I blinked tier. Probably in between Treasure and Plague, maybe. Actually, let's put him right below Mole Knight. Maybe above Mole Knight. We'll put him above Mole Knight. No, Mole Knight goes above that one. That's the wrong song. Well, dang. There goes that 2 in a row bragging rights thing. I looked away because I got sent a Discord notification. Whatever, we're just here to see what Barton has to say. Curse these foul pits, if only I could juggle an enemy, I could get right up there. That's nice, Barton.
stuck here forever.
He's gotta stay here. Streamline grind. Oh yeah. This is one
Ever seen that film?
no.
The guy's there.
Ah! This is one of the challenges I literally play for fun. Friggin' Rail Rider. I gotta jump. A little bit faster than that. There we go.
Thinking style on like that.
Okay, where's that one? Where is that one? Where is that one? Hello?
Look here.
Yeah. That's... where... That's Lost City. Is it not on here? I actually can't find it. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Yeah, I'll put that one... Let's say it's probably harder than King Knight, but is it harder than Pride More? I'd say... Pride More Justice, by the way. I'd say no. That was probably easier than Joustus. Okay, Spider Scythe Sniper. The enemy's using the Spider Scythe. Where did she go? What is she doing now? Dang. That was unfortunate. Let's see if I can survive this Wism. This is quite the formidable opponent. Oh no, the Wism has killed me. I must fight this boss again. Oh dang, the boss has killed me again. Round 3 on the Wism boss fight. This is a doozy of a challenge. I don't know if I'll ever be able to... Ah, gosh. I failed again against the single Wizam boss fight. Frickin' leaving in the middle of the stream, not saying where you're going. Mate.
I just ate something, now I'm thirsty.
Why didn't you get your drink before?
Obviously.
Oh, okay.
You know this.
I do. That didn't... Oh! That was actually anti-accomplishment. That made it harder there for a second. Hey. Ow. Oh! Ow. Ow. I need to try a little harder. Or I could just win, I guess. That also works. Okay, Spectre Knight, Flying Machine. Or was that... That was Primordial Keep, never mind. My brain ain't doing right now, it's fine. And the website is lagging again. Oh.
No.
Let's try exiting out of the whole thing. Jeez, that website's a lagging one. Mm-hmm. There it goes. Okay. Harder than Plague Polar. Harder than Spectre Mole Knight, I think. Harder than those ones, at least. Would we say that was easier than Black Knight?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. The floor is lava. Master the Judgment Rush to avoid the... Okay. This one's gonna be free. Neat.
I looked away.
I mastered the Judgment Rush, I think. That one. No, not that one. That one. Was that easier than King Knight?
I think so.
I think that was easier than King Knight. Was that easier than Polar Knight? With the throwing sickles?
Probably.
What about Plague Knight with the Phase Locket?
Why are you asking me these things? I literally just looked up and saw that you beat it.
I just want your opinions on these things.
It was like I looked down, looked back up, and you beat it. It's like, so it's supposed to be pretty easy, right?
I mean, the hardest part was having to thread the needle with those spikes, which wasn't really that hard, actually. I guess it was not harder than Plague Knight. Not harder than Nightmare Rise. Yeah, we'll keep King Knight down there, I think. Beater's Big Break. Pro Scythe Saladin. Use the rail mail to collect all the gems. Oh, you shouldn't have. Exactly. Cool. I took him in a second.
I did it. Yeah, I did it.
That one was probably more keep. That's probably a little harder than Joustus, I think. What about the Dirt Clod Climb, whatever?
I think it was harder than that.
What about Spectre Knight's boss fight? Was that harder than that?
I don't think so.
But Polar Plague?
No.
Yeah, in the middle of those. Almost done with Spectre Knight. Lunkroth Sunken Rodeo. Survive Lunkroth. I know, I'm pretty sure we're underwater right now. It just really doesn't look like it, and it's kind of freaking me out, I'm gonna be honest.
This feels like you're in space.
How the fuck are you breathing in space? If only I had the Dread Talon, then I could kill this foe. Oh, bye. That was pretty easy.
quote Eddie from Ed and Eddie. Oh no, a big scary monster.
Exactly. Funny thing, I want to say, yeah, Beto's Big Break and onwards. These were actually new ones that they added retroactively. I forget if it was after King of Cards came out. I think it was like later on they realized, wait, we kind of don't have that many challenges for the other two. I don't exactly remember when the challenges came out, but they did add a 5 extra for both of them. Them being Plague and Spectre. That was pretty easy. I'd say that goes between the Battery Brigandine and the Flail Armor one. Cannonball Hole? Slash through the cannonballs. Ah, jeez, it's one of these collect money ones. There we go. I won, I guess. I don't know, that was kind of free. I think that goes in between the Dirt Clod and the Pride More card game one. What do you think?
Yeah.
You okay over there?
I'm gonna go back after the second one.
Okay. Sickle Striker. Reach the goal using only the throwing sickle. Oh no! Bone Clang, come here. I forgot Zambies have 6 health in Spectre of Torment. They have 4 health in King of Cards.
King has going for is that he just hurls his entire body at people, so he deals more damage.
Zambi? No. That's precarious. Zambi. You tried to trick me. That was pretty easy. I'd say that goes maybe in between Pridemore and the Railgrind one. Yeah. Okay, so that's every one of them except for Spectre Knight's final, which I want to save all of the finals for last. And we're 2 off from 50 out of 102, but we're also 3 off of halfway there. So 2 more or 3 more?
I think do 3 more.
Alright, let's just go for some free ones real quick. Like Propeller Knight. Charge Handle. Again? You give me the throwing anchor?
Oh no, only 30 seconds.
Featuring the throwing anchor. I meant to say charge handle. I was gonna make a joke about the fact that I didn't use the charge handle, but I kind of ruined it. Where does that even go? That was easy. I think right above King Knight. Okay. Polar Knight. Flare Wand. Interesting. The Chaos Sphere?
He shoots out a bolt of something, and it's called a Chaos Sphere.
Nice. Okay. Polar Knight for Shovel Knight. That was pretty easy.
How to put Shovel Knight right off of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Can't believe this. Was that easier or harder than Propeller Knight?
I think it was harder.
That sounds about right. What about the rail grind challenge thingy?
I mean, you almost landed in the spikes there, so...
That's true. I think it'll go below the rail grind challenge. Okay, last one, so what do you want it to be?
Like 9 something?
Let's do the Master Alchemist. I mean, Master Alchemist, that's what people used to call it before the official name came out. Not before the official name came out, before people went into challenge mode and read that it was called the Corrupted Essence. Real quick. No. They wouldn't. They couldn't. They didn't. Okay. Could you imagine?
There's still maybe hope for us yet.
There's still maybe hope for us yet. Drop, cluster, standard. Where'd I go? Yep. For this one, I think it's trying to show off how to beat the Corrupted Essence easier. So are you team the Corrupted Essence is or isn't Mona? Because I've always thought the Corrupted Essence was Mona.
I thought Corrupted Essence was just, the essence going crazy.
I always thought it was Mona because Mona, like, runs in at it and then the Plague of Shadows appears, so... Leave your ideas in the comments below. Remember to... I don't care. So that was pretty easy. It was a little harder than...
Comments.
Don't comment. Dislike. Unsubscribe. Report channel. Yeah, that was, it was harder than Plague Knight, at least. I feel like it was harder than the Joustus challenge. Probably harder than that. Harder than you. Was that harder than Black Knight? I don't think that was harder than Black Knight. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right.
Do you think I'm right? Okay. What about Mole Knight, Spectre of Torment?
What did I do?
I don't even remember at this point. Let's see. It took more effort than that. Yeah, I think that goes right below Black Knight. Okay, you want to be done, or you want to keep going for a little bit longer? Okay. then you know how we must end this. We have not unlocked it yet. Beautiful. Okay, so halfway there. Technically over halfway there, because we already did the 25 amiibo challenges. So, barely anything left. So I guess tomorrow we'll finish this off, and then we'll be streaming Deltarune. Because I want this to be finished soon, because I don't want to lose what little relevance I have on Reddit. Which is not very much. Yeah, we're done. Catch ya, tomato. Boy.